So it's another day at the movies, and guess what's coming out today? And today is a Thursday, May 9th, right? Are you guys aware of what comes out today? Do you see this parking lot though? I'm at Cinemark and nobody's here. Like, what is going on? Okay, so today, one of my favorite movies, a lot of you guys don't know it was a TV show too, but one of my favorite movies, Planet of the Apes, comes out today. And yes, I am here, had my ticket a month or so ago for this movie. So I am excited. I'm going to be seeing it with my daughter today. And so, as I normally do, every time I'm here at Cinemark, I have to do my opening video so you guys can know what's going on. So I'm probably not going to do my reaction when I leave directly from here. So I'll definitely do it when I get home, I'm hoping. So you guys, I've been having a little pain in my back. So if I don't do it today, I'll definitely do it tomorrow. Okay. So don't hold me to it, but you will definitely get my reaction. So I hope you guys are having an amazing Thursday, and I'll come back and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Through the use of color, pattern, and textures. Henry's fascination with art and how people move through life can be seen through his ever-evolving visual language. Henry's work challenges our ideas of what's possible in knitwear, a tactile dialogue between a strong use of color.
Hello everyone, and happy Friday to you. So as I had said in my previous video, if I didn't do my reaction yesterday, I would come and do it today. So I wanted to give you guys my reaction, as it were. But before I go into that, I know it is Mother's Day weekend. So to all the mothers out there, I want to say happy Mother's Day to you. I hope you guys enjoy your day, even though we have a whole year that should be dedicated to us as mothers. Needless to say, happy Mother's Day to you. And let's go ahead and get into the review. Okay. I really appreciated them basically paying homage to Caesar, because Planet of the Apes, that's how the movie started with Caesar. We saw Caesar as a little kid being raised by his human father and going through that whole transition. So it was really nice that they picked it up where the last one ended, where we saw, Caesar like closing his eyes. And so we just assumed that he was dying, right? And they picked it up there where we saw Caesar, dying. And I'm assuming that was his son that basically lit fire to the branches to, set him on fire, as it were, and let him rest. But needless to say, one thing, if anything, I would say about this movie that I didn't really follow, because yes, it gave like subtitles and stuff like that, but it didn't, to me, explain more in depth as to them going so many years. And maybe I missed something, okay? I'm going to be open to that. But to me, it wasn't explanatory as far as, okay, we're in Caesar's time, but now we're jumping so many decades down the line to show you this. So basically what you're going to see, and I hope I'm not telling you guys too much of the movie, but what you're going to see is that this is a whole new Planet of the Apes, right? We have new characters. We have, new apes, as it were. And we're going to see if they're going to be able, because remember the last time it was a disease that came and wiped all the humans out. And then the apes were there. And then some of the humans were like rebuilding again. And then they wanted to fight the apes. And then the apes killed them. And it's been so many different transitions, right? And so what we want to see now is because now we got humans again. So are the humans and the apes going to be able to cohabitate? And that was one of the questions that I believe this new ape that's the center of attention is Noah. And so Noah asked the new girl in this movie, and I believe her name was May. I could be wrong, you guys, but I believe her name was May. And he asked May, do you think humans and apes will be able to cohabitate? And she told him in affirmation, I don't know, right? And so what we did see is that she took some kind of, disc and went and gave it to the humans that were hiding. And they looked like they were like computer techs and everything. And we heard them like reach out to some other humans. And so that's basically where it ended. So we're going to see in the next one the progression of Noah, the progression of May, and the progression of, the human society with the apes. I was very impressed about how they did that too, to be honest with you, because even though I mentioned like decades later and them not being as specific that I thought they could have been, to go decades later and have a whole new cast, that's like really unheard of. Me and my daughter was talking about that, and that takes a whole lot of guts to do that as a franchise, and to do that, and they did it pretty well, you know what I mean? In my opinion, I was really into the movie. It was no way, some movies that you're like, ugh, you know you're almost nodding, but that was not one of these movies. You did not want to miss any part of this, because it's like a whole coalition coming into form. And so I didn't want to miss anything. I was just so, but then again, I'm a Planet of the Apes kind of girl. You know what I mean? I love Planet of the Apes. I used to watch the TV show. And I've watched every movie that has came out. And so that has always been my thing. And so I'm very impressed with this movie. If I was to rate it on a rating system, I would say 5 for sure. If it was, like a 5-star, I would say 5. If it was 4-star, I would say 4. Even with the little bit of discrepancy that I found in it, I enjoyed everything. I enjoyed the story, the plot, how they outlined it and how they put it together. It made sense. And that is what I'm looking for when it comes to a movie. It was also, some funny points, even though it was more serious points than funny. It was some funny points. It was some things that impressed upon me as far as, being loyal, and how people get into power that really don't need to be there. I mean, I think we've seen that time and time again, right? In our society even. and trying to take control and um, all of those type of things. You're going to see that in this movie. And I'll let you guys make your own determination as far as that. But for me, I really appreciated it because it in every movie that I watch, you guys know this if you've seen my reaction, I always try to bring it back to our day and how I could be a better me in some way. And with this movie, it was twists and turns, and you had apes against apes, and a lot of times you could find that even in your own reality, right? Not necessarily like an ape, right? But you might find family against family, or, sister against sister, brother against brother. And it's like we have that common denomination of like blood, and we're like of the same nationality, but yet you hate me or you want to bring me harm, all of those kind of things, if that makes sense, right? And so that's what I appreciated with this movie, is that it touched on that ever so subtly, but it really impressed upon me the point, right? And so you'll see that in the movie without giving away too much. And I hope you guys are going to go check it out because it's a really good movie. I loved it, and I'm glad that I was able to see it. And I'm looking forward to some of the other movies that's gonna be coming up, like Bad Boys. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to Twister. Um, and I'm actually thinking about next week going to um, see the movie. Oh goodness, I can't think of her name now. It's gonna come to me. It's gonna come to me. I was trying to think of Amy Winehouse. So she has a movie that's coming out, well, about her life story, and it's coming out, I believe it's the 17th. I'll keep you guys informed a little bit about that. I have to check on Cinemark and see um, when exactly it's coming out. But whenever it's coming out, I think I want to go see it. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase my ticket today. But make sure you guys go see Planet of the Apes. I believe it's the Kingdom of the Apes is what this new one is called. So make sure you go see that. And I'll be checking with you guys. Deuces. Have an amazing weekend. And I'll be talking to you guys soon. Bye bye, my Speak Your Truthers.